Just you and me, Liz, and of course you at home, because we're going to talk about two of your best sellers. Now, you have done this many times, but only as a single.
Yes.
You've done the Intimate Cleanser on its own for $24. You've also done the Intimate Moisturizer on its own for $24. But this is new for the first time ever. Bada bing, bada bang, you're getting a duo, which is basically everything that you're ordering anyway. A lot of you ordered the cleanser and the moisturizer. We have a very important buy one, get one free, because it is new today. Buy one for $24, you're getting the second one for free. This is going to address everything your little intimate area is asking for. Not to mention, it is also glycerin-free. It is fragrance-free. Two important things you always want to look for in a product for that area of the body. You're also going to address dryness, but it's also going to bring you moisture. It's pH balance. It's exactly what the doctor ordered. Liz actually went into the lab and said, I think we're doing it wrong, right? We've been using a lot of fragrances. We've been using a lot of harsh chemicals in products around our most intimate areas.
Yes, we were actually talking about brows in our focus group, and it came up about what happens when you go through menopause and all the things that happen below the waist. So the women were talking about, well, Patsy was telling us about her doctor telling her to just go sit in a warm bath because she's itchy and she has odor. Just go sit in a warm bath with some water. Then the whole room chimed in and was talking about all these different issues, about feeling self-conscious, about being dry. The good news is that everyone in the room had one of the 11 issues that we were talking about, which was everything from itchiness to odor. That's number one. So then I said, okay, to my chemist, let's bring in a gynecologist and a biochemist. So we did another focus group with everyone and said, okay, let's talk this through. So the gynecologist and the biochemist said there's a couple of rules that all of you need to follow. One, fragrance does not go below the waist. That raises your pH, it causes odor. However, when we get odor, we start to add fragrances and lotions and perfumes.
Right.
And that's not the thing to do. You want fragrance-free, gynecologist tested, and please, whether you buy Nakery or you don't get Nakery, make sure you're getting clean beauty. This will balance out your pH. It's clinically proven, it's gynecologist tested, and it will hydrate, it will soothe, it will make you fresh down there. If you've ever gone through the day, halfway through the day, and you're saying, I feel uncomfortable, I feel itchy, I'm starting to smell some kind of odor and thinking, oh no, something's wrong with me, maybe I ate something. No, it's gonna happen to all of us, because once you go through menopause, all these 11 different issues will happen to all of us. So the good news is that the gynecologist and the biochemist validated it to all of us in the room, saying, you're not alone, and here's what you can do. So that's why these were created. So this is a beautiful, creamy, hydrating wash that I know a lot of you have already fallen in love with. Can you use it all over? Absolutely. But they told me, Liz, you're only helping women halfway if you just do the cleanser. We created the moisturizer. This is a beautiful, lightweight moisturizer, and no, you don't have to reapply every 2 hours, which a lot of the ladies in the group were telling me that they bought something at the drugstore, you have to reapply every 2 hours.
Let me show you the texture of that moisturizer while you're talking about it.
If you don't want to be itchy.
It's perfectly clear.
Yes.
It's like a gel-like formula.
One and done. You're going to use it in the morning, and guess what? You don't have to worry about wearing tight clothes or wearing jeans or feeling uncomfortable or really feeling unsexy and feeling embarrassed. And that's why this collection was created. And, you know, Sarah, if we didn't do focus groups, we honestly would have never known of all these issues.
Right, and I love that that's what you and your team do. You're really dedicated to really listening to all of you that are watching, to listening to women of all shapes and sizes and skincare and skin tones, and not to mention women that are looking for solutions. So in the past, we did not have the right information to make the right decision on cleansing and moisturizing the intimate area until now. This is why, for the first time ever, you're doing a duo. They've always sold separately. The cleanser was $24, the moisturizer was $24. Now you're getting two for the price of one. It's buy one, get one free. So this is $12 and this is $12. $12 kind of seems to be like the price of the day, because that's how much your retinol was in our today's special, which we're going back to in a moment. But we'll probably sell these out tonight. So let me give you an update. We just launched the duo, first time as a duo today, and already more than, was it 5,000, 6,000, almost 6,000 gone now just in this duo. If you want to reserve it, today is your day. When Liz leaves, because what you're looking at here is a $48 value. If you want 50% off, lock it in now, because often when Liz is not here, we do not get these great prices. In fact, you'll notice that when she is not here doing her live shows, they go back up to her regular prices. I never want you to pay more than you need to when you can really get these full sizes. So again, let's talk about who this is for, how we use it, and where do we put the moisturizer?
Yes, okay. So who's it for? Definitely for anyone that's feeling itchy, dry, uncomfortable. You're starting to get odor, which is off balance of pH. This will balance out your pH. So it's really for anyone that has any of those issues below the waist. Now the cleanser, Sarah, you can use absolutely everywhere. But again, make sure that you are not using fragrance below the waist if you are over 50. Because what it will do is you're more sensitive. You're definitely a little bit more fragile in that area. So you don't want to have fragrance, because the slightest a bit of fragrance will just take your pH way out of whack. The moisturizer, this is really for anyone. It's a lubricant, it's a moisturizer, just like you would for your face. You would cleanse and you would moisturize. The same goes for down there. But I want you to know that you're not alone. Don't feel like you're singled out because you're dry, you're tight, you're itchy. It's everyone in the room. There wasn't one person in this room, and we had over 1,000 people. There wasn't one person in the room that didn't have the issue. So it's really for everybody. You can use it, again, below the waist, your moisturizer, and same with the cleanser.
That's right. Okay, so here's what's happening. $48 is the value. You're getting 50% off. 50% off. One is $24, the other one's $24. First time ever as a duo. And here's what I would recommend. Get this for a daughter, for a sister, for a girlfriend. Buy it for a mom, a grandmother. This is something we all need to take seriously, and that's taking care of our intimate area. Yeah, do you guys have a sample of the collagen? I need to, yeah, thank you. I want to put this in my hot little hand, because I'll tell you what, there has never been anything else like this. This is a launch. We